To watch the domination from FURIA on Mirage, that was actually like really beautiful to see. It was great seeing Liquid bounce and fight back on Inferno the way they did and respond to all the obstacles there. The only thing we're missing is a close, tight battle down the stretch. Let's hope everyone cross your fingers at the same time, because we want to get that here on Vertigo, the third and deciding map between this series. And obviously comes into it too for huge playoff implications and jockeying for positions and seeding going into the playoffs. This is a massive match for both of these teams, and obviously a grudge match, a rivalry within the Americas, and a matchup that we're predicting we'll probably see at the RMR in just a couple weeks as well.
And correct me if I'm wrong, both these teams still have to play Cloud9, so there's a very real chance that you know, if they can somehow upset them, they win the group. So this really gives that opportunity to one of those two teams to even play for that. So KSCERATO already trying to flash over quickly. YEKINDAR's pushed forward in middle, trying to cover off the ladder position, and that is going to work out for the first kill, but the smoke's down, and a fast execution toward A means the bomb is already planted. Okay,
all of FURIA has to evacuate to the right side of the default plant box. EliGE is going to get aggressive, jumps over the top. Oh, he knows they're against the wall. Oh, what a good find. What an aggressive play. Pins him to the wall, takes away all their options. Safe has wrapped around, but he can't delay on this. He's got to do it now. They turn. He was trying to bide his time. He needed more than just one. He needed more than two. And there's no way to play that perfectly. But Liquid keep all the pressure on FURIA after that bomb plant.
That's a crazy fast retake. That's so quick to get back in position. It started with YEKINDAR, but this was off-site. This was nowhere near what was going on. And EliGE, downed inside of the smoke, managed to make things a little bit chaotic. Look at Safe. That could have been so huge. That could have been so massive.
But he needs to get like two.
I don't think he can wait there. He's trying to be too clever, I think.
I mean, look, it's a 1v4 in that kind of a situation. He's got like 20 HP. I'm not even going to criticize anything he did. He's just, it would have had to have been a miracle. There would have had to have been so many mistakes or something just absolutely magical for him to come out on top of that situation. Plant's going to help FURIA get rifles out. FURIA swings. Okay, KSCERATO swings, excuse me. Naf wants to trade this, and he will. He does, but Drop responds with a dirty little deagle. 3-on-3. YEKINDAR in mid. Nitro at the B bomb site, and OC holding down the fort at A ramp. Got a deep angle. An off angle to see if anyone's going to jump up towards scaffold.
OC with the off angle, just that small pillar to protect. Fortunately, he's given his position away, and it's all too easy for Art. Lovely shot.
Yeah, where are you going to go?
51 stories down as a corpse, as Art looks for more inside of the site. YEKINDAR, the one that rotates over. He's already taken damage, down to 56. This is a good response as they trade him off. 2 versus 1. Nitro with an MP9. Advantage to FURIA. Big time with that bomb planted, and Yuri can peek out from the sandbags. Nitro, I think, needs to go right hard inside of this smoke.
Oh, what a timing.
Exactly what he does is the perfect timing. Drops back, is exposed. Smoke down on this as well. He spotted him. He saw him toward the sandbags, but Yuri never lost the tracking inside of the smoke.
Yeah, too late. He spotted him too late. Nitro was already trying to get on the bomb. He was hoping for that peek a little bit earlier, so FURIA respond. What wonderful trading on B stairs. Even with strength and forces there for Team Liquid. That shot from Drop was brutal. This one as well, OC might want to have that back, a position where he could have actually had a second option. But I mean, when you're there and you can't back up, or else you fall off the building, all you can do is stand your ground and fight. And yeah, he spotted him right as he turned to go to the bomb. Liquid buy up in response. Nothing more than pistols.
KSCERATO. Look at this little setup, though. Yeah. Ooh, look, there's more than one. Uh-oh. They've still lost more than one. EliGE does come back, though, to make it level in the trades. Oh, no! What is that snapback? Self-preservation! YEKINDAR's got both! He thought he had the first shot, somehow had to make a massive adjustment just to stay alive, and he gets 2. It's suddenly Liquid that finds themselves in a 2-on-1 late in round 3. Safe's gonna try to plant this out, fakes it. Didn't hold that very long, but they're gonna go. Oh,
no way!
And they walk directly in. It's the headshot on both. Naf falls second, and it is gonna be 2-1 for FURIA.
What a rebuttal from Safe. What a great transfer, and he read it the whole way. Knew they were gonna come through that smoke. All the hard work from YEKINDAR and EliGE just goes to waste. He rips it out of their grasp. There's the first, and EliGE knows he has to get aggressive. He has to find this kill in middle. This is freakishly incredible. Whoa. Changing targets, prepared for the second follow-up as well. What a bailout from Safe. What a way to start a map as well.
Oh, this is, we said this was going to be a brawl. I mean, look, Vertigo, if anything, supports brawly, fast, chaotic playstyles. It's not the most strategic map, in my opinion. So here we are, and we're getting it now. EliGE taken down by Art through the wall and the smoke for good measure, and it's the Galil that gets it.
Five on 4 for FURIA. They got control of the map. They got control of the situation.
See if they can walk it back around and get organized toward, well, seemingly B. Drop leads the charge. Not really a charge, though, is it? It's more of a slow and steady creep. Drop around the corner, has smoke already on one side of the AC unit. That'll allow him to get further inside of the site without having any worry that he'll be taken down, and even more confidence-inspiring in that sense is that KSCERATO found Nitro rotating into the window.
Maybe they can find a gun. That's what they're thinking at the moment. Naf is going to follow up on OC. Can he bait him hard enough to find this kill, to find this trade? Oh, the trigger discipline is perfect. Art's going to get a... Oh, no. Surely you don't go for a knife. I think going up the ladder, his opportunity for a knife, he knows disappeared, so he just calls it out to his teammates.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's here.
Yep. Oh, do it again, do it again. I like how Naf even pulled his knife.
I know.
What was that? Like, oh, you want a knife? That's not a knife, mate. That's, oh, I'm dead. Drops got YEKINDAR, and it's now going to be 3-1 for FURIA.
Naf's a gladiator. He's like, all right, I'll get into that. I'll get into that grimy with you.
It's called a lance. Hello.
M4's out for Team Liquid's defense now. FURIA take control early on, 3-1 lead. Great recovery after losing the pistol. Oh, that's just the dream scenario. He's like, awesome. Use all your ammunition. I love it.
Ooh.
Read lips.
Well, YEKINDAR again in the same position that he had the Deagle kills in, but now he's got an M4. See if he can go better this time. Catch the first player, if there is one, to go towards Scaff.
Now, remember when we've seen Liquid play this map, we saw Naf getting really, really freaky with the flanks at certain points. Ooh, good damage done. Can't complete the kill, but Art's down to 4. That'll put him back. That'll make him passive. That's something FURIA's going to have to keep in mind. Liquid's been very aggressive in the mid-rounds on this map on the CT side, clearing out middle just like this and allowing Naf later on and to make his decisions to push down the stairs and get a good flank in. So Liquid's starting to get information and try and shrink the map as best as possible. EliGE is going to be positioned at the top of the ladder.
Quick shots from EliGE, takes out Art, so the man advantage bomb still waits to be picked up, and deciding which way they'll go will depend on getting a pick.
Let's choose about 10 seconds off the clock as they have to cautiously clear everything out, make sure he's not still down the ladder. Go back and pick up the bomb as well. And an extra few seconds to readjust on the map towards the B bomb site. OC is positioned here, so is Naf. They don't have a whole lot of utility. One smoke is just put out at the top stairs. That's from OC. Naf still has his. So actually, if they sense this is coming, they can do a great job in delaying this. Even a smoke to put out a Molotov if it's necessary.
Doesn't want to go too far out on this peak. He just knows that
They got 15 seconds.
Well, exactly. They've got to go toward him. But when he goes down. They still have to plant that bomb. 9 seconds to do so. And EliGE is on the inside of the smoke. Swings wide. Bombs down. He doesn't get dropped, but he does have the round.
No time.
They cannot plant this. Nitro just needs to stay alive. He's staying inside of the smoke. He'll take down drop for good measure. And the round over. Liquid's going to get their second.
Oh, that's such a close affair. That's actually almost a complete disaster for Liquid, considering they knew exactly what was coming, but they lose the 2 entry battles coming out of that smoke. A real opportunity for FURIA. Even Nitro, a little bit of a risky play at the end when there's obviously no time. He does get a kill after time expires. Great double kill from EliGE. The star power for Team Liquid saving the day. You can see him calling out, no time, please don't peek, please don't lose this one. Round 6. OC spamming into the smoke.
Watch the, oh, okay, YEKINDAR's down. OC's gone. OC's gone. He wanted them to distract so YEKINDAR could go on the back of that. That aggression was designed to bait him in. It doesn't work, but luckily Nitro gets over in time. Still a man down, but they shut down any chance of trying to get that bomb quickly to A.
Now you have to look at Naf. What kind of a play does he want to make? Does he want to actually push forward? Does he want to get more aggressive than just the base of the stairs? He's almost got to take a little bit of a risk, but look at how much time is on the clock. FURIA can wait for this response. And Drop has a feeling of what's coming. Oh, the timing of that is just horrible for NAF. That's got to be frustrating. Nitro's going to hustle over. They might be able to hear those footsteps. I don't know if he wants to go for this, but this is a very rough affair to start Liquid CT side on Vertigo.
KSCERATO's in middle. Don't be misled by the other two out behind that, and he's going to get spotted out and taken down. He did consider it for a moment, but heard the noise inside of the site. It's back to winning ways for FURIA, 4-2. See if Liquid can recover. Rebuttal once more.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. YEKINDAR through the smoke. Safe taking advantage of OC running out of bullets, and EliGE just essentially such a disadvantaged situation, nothing to do. P250's picked up for Team Liquid. They don't even feel like they have money for Deagles. The loss bonus is at 2 rounds. They're going to get 2,400. But this is the nightmare scenario for any kind of a CT side. Win the pistol, lose the second. Obviously, a little bit of a streak for FURIA. Win the next gun round and then lose immediately after it. Including in that gun round, you only had 1 player survive. So this is about as harsh as it can possibly get on a CT economy. Which is lovely for FURIA. An absolute nightmare for Team Liquid, still trying to get their feet beneath them in this third map.
Wow, the lineup somehow doesn't... Okay, now I was going to say, doesn't get very much from that for an AK against not much, but does get 3 in the end when they step back out. Drop. We'll drop the bomb. A podcast brought to you by Sadokist and Henry G.
Oh, it's old school.
In 2016.
Oh, some old school stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, those were the good old days, some would say. Before Henry and I were so jaded. Corrupted.
It happens.
And infected.
3-round lead for FURIA. Liquid's gonna buy up. Sitting right around $4,400 on most of them, so lack of head armor is gonna be there. No AWP out yet on OC, and OC on this map with the AWP is so dangerous. If you can get him set up and comfortable into a mid-round or on a ramp with that AWP, he does great work for Team Liquid. And FURIA is keeping that weapon out of his hands for as long as humanly possible.
YEKINDAR again, this time being the first of the front at the ramp, and it's pretty passive. You have to say they're already up. There's smokes down. There's not a lot going on, so they're trying to let them and lure them up.
They don't have the utility to kind of be aggressive and get in any kind of like Molotov smoke nade trade game. Good kill from KSCERATO. He's been really impactful lurking, and that's another opening provided by Art at this bomb site. EliGE goes down. Liquid scrambling to get something going in their direction. 1-for-1 for YEKINDAR and Nitro. Do they realize he's in this position? Off angle. He needs to turn. He needs to spin. One's gonna wrap behind him, and NAF has actually recovered as well. All of a sudden, the bomb's on the deck. We're in a 2-on-2, and Art has no HP. Where's KSCERATO? They can hear these footsteps. They know he's coming. 55 seconds on the clock.
So bottom ramp at least for one then. Nitro's backed off very, very passively, and NAF's gone way back around. They think, even hearing those footsteps, that this potentially could still go to the other side of the map, and that's going to give some space, potentially even a plant. They don't realize the bomb's down where it is.
Yeah, this is, I don't know how they want to play this one. They don't have great utility for a retake, although they do have the smoke. There's no kits, though. NAF is going to go for a flank up ramp, but this is going to take so long. They already have the bomb. They're going to start planting right now. I think this is a little bit late to go for this kind of a flank, especially without the kits. Let's see how it works. Let's see if he catches him off guard. Art's going to be aware of the possibility, but this responsibility with that low of HP is tough.
Nice shot, NAF. Good read as he gets the full flank in. Had to do something, having rotated back over toward B. Nitro trying to get back into a relevant position right now. KSCERATO's going to buy a lot of time. This has to be one-on-ones. There's no way you can swing far enough to trade this. The other option is this. Okay, both go to the bomb and try and play it for each other.
No
KSCERATO catches NAF jumping. Smoke hadn't bloomed, and he gets them both.
That's filthy. What a game KSCERATO is having. 13-4 to be dominant to open up FURIA.
And that whole design at that end was they couldn't trade it. They knew they couldn't get over there and back in time for the bomb, so they thought, right, you get on the defuse, I'll hold the angle. Didn't even happen. KSCERATO just kills them both. NAF catching strays.
Yeah, that's a wonderful little transfer over on the jumping nap. I don't even know if it was a transfer, or maybe it was just the benefit of recoil, just keeping the crosshair in that general area and grabbing a headshot. Des talked a lot about the battles that would take place over at the B bomb site. And how this map, usually the conversation is around the battle for A ramp, and at the moment, FURIA is dominating that particular one.
Safe trying to get a few spam shots up toward the scaffolding position.
It's a cool idea for a boost up to get EliGE a different angle that you might not expect if you're FURIA coming in.
Fully blinded up in the corner is OC. Try and reposition himself. That yellow wall. Oh, Artsaw's elbow. Artsaw more than his elbow when he repeat.
OC's having a tough game, 1-9.
Hang on, because NAF's getting close with a deagle right now. Is there any chance?
No, he's gonna spam for sure. Yep, 100%. Wow. All day, every day. AK-47s are doing work. Nitro.
Okay, Yuri.
Yeah, everything's going the way of FURIA right now. Liquid need a timeout after this round. There's gonna be another buy. OC needs to get the AWP in his hands as soon as possible. That should come in the next round as well. Loss bonus will be 3,400. A full losing bonus. I'll put OC at 6,300 bucks, so he'll be able to have the AWP. Let's see what he can do with it here, but that might be the tool they need to turn this around.
All day, every day. Baby, because I'm a thug. Someone go give EliGE a hug, because he's looking pretty lonely out there right now. 1-on-5. Yuri gets another.
Quad kill.
4 kills for him in the round. Oh, yeah. Get pumped.
They should be. FURIA's playing... I mean, this is 2 very good maps that they've played in this series so far. Inferno was a little bit rough, but Mirage was spectacular. Vertigo so far is spectacular as well. And they are piling on Liquid. I can't believe Yuri gets that in the smoke with the last bullet. Nitro just wanders into it. Timeout is called by Liquid. We have a double op setup. OC at the A ramp is going to have the AWP. NAF is going to have the AWP at the B bomb site on the other side, the extremities. We know OC likes to get aggressive at times in middle. We're going to get a tech pause as well. So a little bit of an extended delay, but Team Liquid now faced with a really tough prospect.
We're going to have a technical timeout because we've had a game crash. It appears it is NAF that has left us momentarily, so we'll see if we can get him back in straight away.
Making some hand signals.
Yeah, baseball signals.
It's a classic.
Need to get Mark Rober in here with his algorithm machine that he built to just basically break down all of the baseball signals.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's done a lot of cool things.
Cool.
He's a very smart person.
I believe it. Both teams have readied up as NAF has rejoined the server. Gonna get a little bit of a match medic situation going on. Or we've already had it, and we'll get this underway shortly. 7-2 in the favor of FURIA. If you're just joining us, if you're joining us a little bit late, dominant victory, 16-10 for FURIA, although the scoreline doesn't even really tell the story of how dominant it was. It was a 12-3 first half. Inferno was a strong win for Team Liquid. And here we are in Vertigo to decide things where FURIA has this massive lead. And they've done it mostly by just dominating any defensive setup, any defensive stance Liquid's trying to do at the A ramp. Art has come out on top of that. KSCERATO's done a wonderful job lurking in middle. They're having their way with Liquid all across the map. This is a half in which Liquid won the pistol round.
Molotov going up and over and covering out the close corner for drop. NAF on the op with OC. Double op and Vertigo.
Yep.
Okay.
OC's actually using it in mid. He's not over at the A ramp.
This is all of Team North America's oppers.
You got everyone. The whole thing. YEKINDAR looking to hold on to someone jumping up scaff. At least he's not behind the railing like OC was earlier.
waiting as well with utility. He's going to throw that now. The longer he stays there, the more likely they're going to work up towards the ramp and probably start throwing some his way, but instead it's going to be over towards B. Naf with that op, forced out. Smoking himself off as well. There's not going to be a chance to use that. They're in deep as well. They've definitely heard that pre-scope. This is tough.
Furia has access to both bomb sites, and Liquid haven't fired back yet that I've seen. There's the first engagement.
now.
Yeah, Nitro wins it, but A bomb site's lost. Everyone was pulled out of it. Well, not lost, I shouldn't say that. Hold the phone. Liquid's gonna toss a flash into the sky. That was a chance for OC. That would have been great. That was necessary. Art?
Oh, he's team killed.
Yeah, that's fine though. You'll take that if he gets the kill afterwards onto the AWPer, and that bomb's getting planted. It's a 2-on-3, and there's no kit, there's no utility. If they can't find safe after this bomb plant, or Yuri off to the right, then this is gonna have to be a save. Nitro goes down, and OC needs to, or excuse me, Naf needs to bail out.
Just missed the shot, Nitro. If he gets that, I think he does actually turn to find safe as well. Naf, you're right, needs to bail out, but he's thinking otherwise. He's thinking of trying to get a pick toward the site.
He's making sure nobody's hunting him early, right? He just wants to have that presence. If someone is pushing up and trying to gain some ground on him, retreating to CT spawn, he wants to be able to pick him off, and he doesn't necessarily know where the third player is. He knows they're probably gonna hunt towards CT spawn, so he's staying as close to the bomb as he possibly can for the time being. Oh, they heard that drop. They heard that drop for sure.
He's dead. He's dead. Oh, he's dead. Yuri got him. That's a problem.
Well.
Art with a good kill to get YEKINDAR down. Drop as well. It was one who was team killed last time, but
yeah,
as, like you say, he got the team and the one behind.
That's a fine team kill. Art had like, 5 HP. He took 1 bullet.
Was it Art that got him with the team kill last game?
I think it was Yuri.
I think you're right. It was Yuri when he ran in from Banana.
Yeah, I don't know what you do if you're Team Liquid at the moment. You're losing fights all across the map. They're under a lot of pressure.
Naf goes down, getting aggressive this time, even with the pistols. Flash is going to go through this smoke thrown by Nitro. It doesn't even matter. A little bit late now. Art's blinded, backs off, but he's managed to back off in such a way that they can't even find him. And when they do, Yuri's already there. The hitman's bodyguard, Yuri, comes out with the kill. And a nade to Nitro. I know it's just against pistols, but that was a pretty good snap from Art, not gonna lie. That was pretty accurate.
This is just looking foolish at this point. Liquid's getting worked. All back in the hands of OC. If it doesn't start right now, you can just call this one done. Like Liquid need to have something to work with in the second half. Like they couldn't get it on Mirage. They have to do better here. Round 12. 7-round lead for FURIA.
Shot from safe OC, taking a bit of damage. OC looking for an angle down low. Art already up top of the ladder, slowly checking middle, expecting some sort of presence from Team Liquid. There isn't yet. Nade. OC's gonna be the first to go down. Yuri with the kill.
Man, he can't catch a break. 1 in 12. OC just getting thrashed. I'm assuming that was through scaffolding. There's a pick. YEKINDAR is trying to swing a little bit wide, and Safe's ready for it. Over the top of the smoke. Again, the defense gets thinned out with so much time still left on the clock.
53.
And Liquid's gambling here because they need to be able to at least save these weapons to fight in the next round. Naf starting to shift over towards the A bomb site, watching middle for the moment, so he might actually have a chance to pull this back if he stays here, but I don't think he will.
Sees the lag. He's going to fire into that. Sees the second as well. Nearly gets the third. They walked down it. He has. Nitro goes down. It's just one left. Safe, excuse me, with 1 HP. He's going to Molotov this off. He gets a bomb plant out of this. That's not a bad effort, all things considered, because Naf had to go for the reload, and he's going to get exactly that. Liquid, I don't think are going to care. They just want to get to the site. Oh, baby. He's got that. He's got the headshot of 1 HP. 1 versus 2, and Safe has put FURIA on 10.
Even just a cheeky one tap onto EliGE, it's over. You don't recover from this kind of a beatdown.
That's outrageous. Naf nearly had the shot to get him killed as well. He backed it off. Nitro went out, he trades.
Look at the way they're getting these kills too. First one spam, that's OC, doesn't even have a chance to fire back. YEKINDAR's trying to make up for it with an aggressive play. He gets shut down. Naf does everything he can. He brings this back in conjunction with Nitro, who swings as well. But saffee has 1 health in this 1v2. Perfect shot onto Naf. Bang. Get out.
That's outrageous.
Throw the towel.
A 1 HP 1v2. It's been ages since I've seen one of those. And he doesn't, he did it with perfect utility as well. Molotov and smoke to buy him space and not let him be seen from window. And plants the bomb and just sits and waits.
And if they're gonna make the decision to jump through that smoke, he's more than happy with that. He's like, yeah, like that. If that's what you want to do, that's best case scenario for me. And I think that might have been, that's even a fine option, I think, for Liquid to take. Just an incredible performance from saffee.
Anybody home, Liquid? YEKINDAR's home at B. He's at least got KSCERATO to start off this round. He's going to follow that up. Down goes saffee. Bit of round too late, I'd say, but drop. Ooh, jumping. Nearly gets caught in the air for it. Flashed off. YEKINDAR, he's very timid to go for it, but held the angle smartly.
And YEKINDAR understands very much that you could see it when he swings wide previously against the Opera in the previous round. He got picked off here, but he understands very much that when things aren't going your way, someone has to make something happen. Star players have to make something happen, and he has that mantle for the team. Triple kill on the round. Good trade from Naf as he SWAT teams the situation. And finally, Liquid get a third on the board. They need these last two. They need these last two.
And again, both these teams can still go through. They're both sitting at 2-0, but they've got a bit of a grudge match over who will out sort of seed the other if they make it through in that situation. And like I said, if one of these teams goes into a position where they play Cloud9 undefeated, they could actually top the whole group, which is significant.
Good win from EliGE. Good double win from EliGE.
Gonna be a triple, I think, even potentially. KSCERATO swings, goes down, but the assist allowed OC to collect.
YEKINDAR tucks himself in behind the sandbags. There's a Molotov on saffee, but at this point in a 2-on-4, if you're FURIA, you don't want to let them know you're coming and where you're attacking. So don't use the utility that's going to give away the position. saffee is just going to try and create something with the op. That flashbang is designed to take the attention. Naf wins the battle anyways. A little bit of life in Team Liquid here at the end of the half. Finally, they'd had enough.
Yuri does get YEKINDAR down. That'll allow him to start his approach up the ramp. 57 seconds left in the round. And staggered out, Naf gets the kill. Perhaps that 1 HP clutch has, you know, kicked the dog, so to speak.
Liquid, I mean,
if you kick my dog, I'll kill you.
Liquid, at least, like, if they lose this match tomorrow, they play Eternal Fire, and basically, if you lose this match and you're Liquid, you just are like kind of like, well, thank God EG beat them for the first of all today, but you just can't have a hiccup tomorrow in any way. That would put you in maybe a weird position. Not sure how it all work out at the end of the day, but you already have the tiebreakers over the other two teams. Here we go. Last round of the first half. Good utility damage, but Art's already gained so much space at scaffolding, he finds another opening kill. Again, wins the battle of A ramp. 5-on-4.
Nades going out. Molotovs as well. OC trying to find an angle. He sees one, but can't see it anymore. OC's there. Gotta be in the corner. Surely he's gonna throw some utility, but OC's just waiting. Now he sees him. Now he sees them and he gets... Okay, we switched over that. I thought someone found him at the same time. I was thinking, dear God, can the timing go in his favor any worse in this game, or go against him rather any worse in this game? They do swing around that scaffold position though, and OC and EliGE going down leaves Nitro and Naf, and it's just Naf in a 1 versus 3 last round, as you mentioned, so he's got to be aggressive on this. No plant yet, self-flash and a flank coming in. The quicker he goes, the better chance he has. They're going to wrap out of the bomb site. He needs to be aware of that now, and he is. He's going to try and beat them back over.
Good hops.
But safe, that was pretty slick. Naf is quick. Who knew a sloth could move so quick? Naf is going to wrap in. He's, unfortunately, I think, been hurt at this point. And saffee is there again. Another one tap for him. 11-4 for FURIA. And they have dominated this first half. We'll see if there's anything left for Liquid to try and pull this series back, or it's going to go FURIA's way. We'll be back after the break. Well, FURIA in control, 11-4. Looked pretty impressive in that first half, especially that 1 HP, one-tap clutch by saffee. And I meant, that was a kind of a pun, if you got it, Jason. I led that there with saffee.
Yeah, it was good. I think you did a great job. And that's the hug after the clutch. That's the thank you for everything you've done for us.
You're welcome.
11-4, 7-round lead for FURIA. That was on the T side as well. They get to switch over to defense. They've been so on point. So on point. Half gonna lead the way. YEKINDAR alone over at the B bomb site. Everyone else ran towards ramp and now gonna shift back.
Maybe they were just anticipating some aggression at ramp, trying to play for pitch.
I think they were trying to do a sound fake to say, hey, we're lining up outside of A. Don't have a third player here, but it didn't work.
Well, they didn't at all. saffee started to make contact. Drop's gonna go out. He finds the first kill. It's YEKINDAR, the one that was there the whole time, trying to find a way into the site that goes down. saffee. Drop knows he's there. Drop knows he's there. He's got the shot. Okay, that's an awkward one. It can be tough that close. It doesn't matter. Over the boards they go. And into the grave. That's the kind everyone on Team Liquid will find themselves.
That's the kind of in-your-face defense that we didn't really see out of Liquid as well. I mean, I say it like it's such an easy thing to do, but I mean, FURIA seems to be the ones that were bringing the fight to Liquid in every sense in that first half, and it's continuing here. There's so much confidence in these individuals. FURIA's played such a good strategic game. They beat Liquid out in the tactical sense, but in the individual play as well, it's been FURIA players all day.
Pretty stoked, I think. Look at that! Look at him. He's got a little like swagger even. He looks the way he like pops the shoulders.
They've gotten into it.
Oh man, they're enjoying themselves. Now down to 14 already. What?
That's the kind of like post pistol round win cheering you do when you know you're in complete control of the game and you feel it. You know it. Deep down in your plums, you know it.
Absolutely. That's when you know you're the bull. Art's gonna back away. Half on 14, 9 seconds into the round based on
that smoke bounced all the way off.
Oh yeah, see you later.
Don't see that every day. His first smoke actually confused him. Molotov's coming out shallow so that they have to fight inside of it, and Art is going to build up some money. EliGE can't move forward. He does shut him down eventually, and Nitro got a kill as well, but... Okay, M4 in the hand. Let's see what EliGE can do with it. That's a slight chance. A slight.
And didn't pick up the bomb, though. He's going to go back for it now. I think he's a little worried about peeking that far wide.
Exactly.
Okay, I was going to say, I didn't think saffee had an angle from there. I didn't think that was possible.
EliGE actually chucks away the M4 just to make sure they have to rebuy it and they can't recover it off of his body.
Well, NAF's there now, too. We'll see if they can do some sort of crazy, miraculous run-gun play. Wild West, but that's off angle is going to pay dividends for saffee, and NAF low HP, easily found in the same similar area, conjunction at ramp, but it's now going to be 13-4, so 3 to go for FURIA. Pretty calm this time between rounds, because nothing to celebrate there. That was just a pretty straightforward cleanup.
Standard win over Glocks, right?
Yep.
Here come the weapons for Team Liquid. FURIA knows it. That's probably why there's no celebrating. There's no time to celebrate when you know the AKs are coming out in the next round. Mac 10 on YEKINDAR, and NAF with the Galil. Here we go. Leading the way, but stopped by Molotov. Stopped at a perfect position for an HE grenade to bounce on top. He backs away as he hears it come in. Molotov towards sandbags, and YEKINDAR was a little bit late to punish the escape, and Yuri's gonna go either forward or right back to sandbags. Gonna use the one-way smoke, but towards mid is where Liquid's attention is.
Ooh, drop. He's spotted, sees them, and rather than re-peek, he's gonna get smoked off anyway. He's gonna go around through CT. Nitro's in a great position to cut that off, but YEKINDAR, drops already got him as well. Good read. Jumping as so well. Wrecked. This is unreal. He's locked them in. Are you trapped in here with me, or am I got that saying wrong? Doesn't matter. Art's got the kill. It's gonna be 14 now for FURIA.
It's so wrecked.
Look at Guerreri, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best his team has played in a while. Remember, this is a FURIA team that coming out of the player break and after Cologne was kind of like, man, they haven't made enough progress for us to be really excited about. They haven't like really changed anything.
For this
everybody seemed to have had FURIA figured out, and we knew they were a good team, but nobody really feared them in any sense. I think this is Gary's happiness here is kind of like this is the kind of FURIA that can put fear into teams, into the best teams in the world. This is a FURIA that has to make teams be really careful. They just shut down Team Liquid in so many different ways on that mid play.
I'm pretty stoked on this going to Rio. I think having
this
a
makes me
Brazilian
very
team
happy.
with some promise.
I said it on a podcast just like a few weeks ago that I don't think that we'd have a Brazilian team in the playoff stage in Rio, and I might have to amend that after this series and how well FURIA has played here. And I mean, it's just a great sign in terms of your squad. You know, we've had so many conversations when we had Navi's dominance towards the end of last year, FaZe's dominance to start this year. So much of the conversation between those two teams that have kind of set the tone for Counter-Strike has been around finding a way to peak at the right moment, finding a way to be headed in the right direction. Even if you're not dominant at an event, even if you're not winning at an event, you're building up to where you can peak when you need it most, whether it's within an event or whether it's in the strategy or within the schedule on a bigger sense, on a grander scale. And for FURIA to make this kind of a leap out of the player break right before the major has got to be is wonderful.
Safe swings, Nitro sings. He's got the first shot only there. Will he go down before OC can come back out and trade it? So we find ourselves in a 4-on-3. Art on 20 is weak but not gone. And KSCERATO, oh, good timing. Peeks out, that's a double. EliGE, YEKINDAR, they both go down. OC falls to Yuri. What a turn, immediately. Everyone with their assignment and obligation won, and NAF suddenly in a 1 versus 3.
Yeah, what a series from FURIA. I mean, like, this kind of a domination on Mirage, and now, like, Mirage, there was never really a chance for Team Liquid. Like, it was 16-10, it looks closer than it is. There was never a chance. This one as well, never a chance on Vertigo.
Liquid, more like LOLquid.
Don't take my incredible jokes. Can't steal those and make them your own.
All right, well, I can take Henry's, right? Inferno is EZ, PZ, Liquid, Squeezed?
Yeah, I think that was Trace.
Oh, yeah, that might have been.
That sounds like a stunner.
I'm pretty sure Henry said that when we were a long time ago. Yeah, but it does. It looks Stunna and Henry, they're both equally dumb, so it was one of the two, right? Like, just kidding.
11-round lead, 11 chances to close out this series. Mentioned earlier, Liquid plays Eternal Fire tomorrow, who took a loss to EG today. FURIA tomorrow plays Cloud9. And I think that's got to be like a relief in a certain sense for FURIA to win this series against Team Liquid and get a go into a matchup with Cloud9 where you're both undefeated in the group. Like, if you lose this against Liquid and then you go up against Cloud9, all of a sudden in the back of your mind, you're a little bit worried about a tiebreak scenario. And I think Cloud9's got to be watching this one a little bit worried as well.
Oh, man. I think so. Yeah, you got to be ready for this. You got to be ready for the aggression, but also now it seems more calculated. They have a set play for just about everything. Molotov already over the window. They want to clear out underneath of it. Smoke down, but Safe is swinging. OC takes out Art. Nitro also getting into KSCERATO, but the kill's still going in favor of FURIA. Safe and Drop find one of their own.
Yep, Yuri gonna hunt down YEKINDAR. He sees the gun barrel. Fired a little bit early. Thought YEKINDAR was gonna keep taking steps. Molotov towards middle. There's Yuri, finds a kill on a YEKINDAR, and it's just quickly to NAF. 1v3.
Go for it. NAF, the first one. Jump around.
He has no idea there's going to be a second player in that similar position along that railing. He'll never check left here.
Could be the end of the game right then and now then. Right then and now then. Right now. NAF. Smokes toward middle. That's just going to confirm his position even further. And again, that bomb is way over toward A, so...
Yeah, he's trying to draw someone out in the open, but with that bomb being down, there's no reason. There's no reason for anyone from FURIA to even try and take any kind of a fight. Oh, weird time for Drop to jump out of that position. Oh, he's still going to win it. Handles business. FURIA handles business. 2-1 victory, 16-4. Statement win for FURIA in the Battle of the Americas. That's dominant. That has such great implications for everything we have coming in Counter-Strike for the next few months. Wonderful to see FURIA at this level. Liquid's got to shake it off, talk things over. Obviously not out of it just yet in this group. That's it for us for the evening. That's it for Pro League for the evening. We're going to see you guys tomorrow as Group D continues.